Hallelujah. Glory be to God. Now, there's something I want to share with us concerning the power of revelation. All right. Now, everything in life is governed by revelation. All right. To know something, to understand something is by revelations. To know God is by revelations. To understand some deep things about the Lord, all right, to know what happened in time past is by the revelation. All right. Now, what we ignite the revelation to come is when we stay in the spirit, or when we are the men of the spirit. That's one way to assess revelations, because revelation is power. Without revelation, life has no meaning. Without revelation, we'll be in darkness. All right. Now, this is what Satan is trying to hinder us not to receive about the Lord. Satan may allow people to receive visions, to receive prophecies, and all that. But when it comes to knowing the person of Jesus, Satan will try every means to hinder that person. All right. And that is why the parable of the sower, if we check there were four, all right, there were four categories of hearers. But when we check the first, second, and the third one, they were not able to catch the word of life. All right. They will not be able to sustain what they received. Why? Because Satan came and stole that word from their heart. But the fourth one was able to sustain it by the revelation he has. And revelation is progressive. All right. Now, no matter the encounter we have received from the Lord, yesterday encounter is not just enough. Last 2 years encounter is not just enough. And we must go deep. We must go deep to know this God. And that is why the men of old do supernatural things in their days. All right. Because their own focus is to know God. In the Old Testament, Moses was having that hunger, that desire to know God, to see God. All right. And God's countenance overshadowed him. All right. So we must have this focus. We must have this hunger to seek the Lord, to know him. Apostle Paul said that I may know him and the power of his resurrection and be conformable unto his death. So that should be our major focus. All right. Now let's look at the way the church was established. Now the church was established by revelation. All right. Now in the New Testament, the apostles, the disciples of Jesus, they never knew who Jesus was. They were following him, but they never knew. All right, because it takes God's grace for us to understand some depth about the Lord. Because the Bible said that the letter killeth, but the spirit giveth life. Now, it is the spirit that controls the physical. So when the Lord began to ask the disciples questions, several questions, and said, "Who do men say I am?" They said, "I am. You are Jeremiah. You are Elijah. You are one of the prophets who died long ago, and you came back to life." All right. Now, Jesus, the major concern of Jesus is that he wants the people that was around him, that walk with him, to know him. All right. And that is what Jesus wants for every one of us. The first call is the call to intimacy. Yes, it's a call to intimacy. So that is what Jesus Christ was trying to let them know. All right. So he now asked them, "Who do you now say I am?" So it was Peter that came and said, "Thou art Christ, the Son of the living God." All right. Now Jesus quickly established the church upon Peter. He said, "Upon this rock I will build my church, and the gate of hell shall not prevail." Now the leaders of religious law, these people, they study the laws. All right. They studied the Torah, but they could not be able to know who Jesus was. Even the